Hey guys! So this is my first YouTube video that I've ever made. I actually showered, put on a bra. I did the front side of my hair, not the back side, because like why? I want to share what I know. I am no way, I'm not certified, I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist. This is just hands-on what I have learned from my short 23 years on Earth. You guys can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. I got a Twitter or something. Can you say hi? Oh, good, hi. Yeah, thanks so much for watching and enjoy the video. A few things you should know. My skin type is very dehydrated. I'm working on it. Pretty large pores, like you get too close you might fall in type of large pores. Just using the Benefit Professional, and I got the big Bahama Mama size. I was so glad to be able to pick this up. Like, this was like a year ago, y'all. Like, I got this a year ago and it's still half full. I'm putting like, can you see that? Like, yay big amount. Like, it is not a lot, and I am just literally slapping it in certain areas. I need a mirror, honey. And I'm going kind of in like circular motions. It's gonna fill in the pore that way. That's, you know, what its job is. You might as well make it do its job well. I'm taking this Makeup Forever HD High Definition Blush. And it is in 335. This product does work the best just with your fingers, because your fingers are gonna warm it up. The 335 is kind of like a brown base, like almost peach color. And even though I have pretty fair skin, it still complements it pretty well. So I'm just putting that. It's gonna look crazy at first, but like it's going to look really nice underneath any foundation. I'm like, oh honey, I look good. So I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. It does say full coverage, but I promise you it is buildable coverage. And it is all natural. If you have very sensitive skin, this is gonna be your new bae. You're gonna love this so much. So this is what it looks like. So you can kind of see it's very, very thick, which is why I'm only taking a little bit. So I'm just gonna kind of dot it where I need it. And always, just please remember before you get all stressed out, like, oh no, I ain't got enough. It is so much better to, I look nuts. It's so much better to put on too little and add on than put on too much and be like, shh. Just using, it's just like a really nice, fluffy, really dense brush. So I'm just going to, and you can see I'm like really, I'm patting it in, because that's how you're gonna get the most coverage, and it's really gonna like sink into your skin, and it's gonna look like skin. What you got, honey? I know it looks like. Going to use a concealer underneath my eyes, and it is a MAC concealer. Tried and true. Everybody loves it. It's kind of a cult favorite. It's just the Pro Longwear concealer. So I got a beauty blender here, this little guy. I really want to try the Real Techniques one because it's cheaper, and I really like the fact that it has kind of a flat edge on it, and it's not dirty, it's just stained. These bitches stain like crazy, so there you go. And it is damp. That's, I don't know any other way to use it. I've never seen anyone use a dry beauty blender because that's just kind of nuts. You want it to be really nice and squishy, and I'm gonna go right in underneath my eyes and just pat this in now. But if you are just starting out or anything, this should be one of the #1 things that you get. And what you can do, I like to kind of go over everything just in case I did apply some like way too much foundation in some places. This is not only going to push it into your skin and make it look pretty natural, but it's going to pick up any excess that you may have put on. So, I just have a MAC palette here. This was a gift from my husband, and it's all just like, these are just normal, like standard colors. all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this guy here, which is, honey, let me pop you out. This is Brulee by MAC, and this is just gonna be an all over color. This is like the color of my skin. So, and it just makes it easier to blend out everything later on. Just smacking that all over my lid. So I'm gonna get real personal with you. Look at them brows, they're going nuts. Creepy, Kelsey, stop it. Sorry, Kelsey. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Warm Brown by MAC. And it is, and I'm just gonna run that throughout the crease, and this is gonna kind of be like a transition color. And like you can find colors like this like a lot cheaper. This was just a really nice gift. Like at the time I had nothing by MAC, and I thought MAC was like the coolest thing because everyone else had it, and my husband was very sweet and he gifted it to me. And yes, I cried because I fucking cry over everything. I cry when my dog is being too cute. It's them hormones though. And you want to blend until your fingers are whittled down to the bone. Like that's how much you need to blend. Like your wrist should be sore. I'm going to transition back to the Ladybird palette, and I'm going to use the shade Wolf, which is the second to last or first, wherever. It's just kind of like a really, really warm dark brown. It's really warm dark brown. What I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna kind of make like a C, almost like a C and a V had a baby. Yeah, that's good. Good explaining. I really focus that color sort of in like from the middle of like where your pupil is and out. That's where you want those darker colors. I'm moving on to a pencil brush. I'm going to take Espresso by MAC, which is just it's a really rich dark brown. So this I'm gonna put on the very outside corners. I'm gonna take a little bit more, and I am gonna kind of push it into the top lash line here. I don't know if I should do a wing. Should I do? Is that even a question? Wait, the last thing I'm gonna do is just add a highlight. I'm gonna use Nylon by MAC. It's a yellow based, very, very, very reflective shadow. So if you want your highlight and fleek, that's what you want. And I'm just using it. This is just like a concealer brush that I use for this purpose solely, because I like it to be perfect. Going right underneath that brow though. I've been into just tight lining my eyes lately. It makes your lashes look super thick. It makes them just look naturally very full. Angled brush, and the Maybelline New York Eye Studio, what is this? Eye Studio Blackest Black. It's just a gel liner. So I'm gonna get real creepy on you. Open my eyes really, really wide, and I'm gonna take this brush and push it up into that upper waterline, otherwise known as the tight line. You can skip this because some people aren't cool with things being shoved in their eyes. So even like just doing this and nothing else, you just look like one of those girls that you stop and you're like, God, you look so pretty. Thanks, I have nothing on. Oh, shut up, you don't exist. I'm gonna make a baby wang. I'm gonna make a baby wang. This is just the Kat Von D Trooper liner. I'm trying not to show any fear. Liquid liner can smell fear. I didn't breathe that whole time. Please turn out like the other one. My skin is pretty light. I don't really like to go too crazy with bronzers. I mostly like to focus on like blushes and all that goodness. And I use an eyeshadow to like contour and bronze and stuff just to kind of warm up the face. I'm actually just gonna head back to my Kat Von D palette And I'm going to use that true taupe color, and that is called Ren Holder. I'm gonna start right back here. I'm blending upwards because we don't want to look like we have 5 o'clock shadow. I mean, unless you do, then you know, you do you, baby boo. Oh, Queenie, Queenie. I grabbed the Coastal Scents 26 Shadow Blush. When I look at this, like, they're all very, very, very warm, and you have the blushes down here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this color right here. It's more on the orangey red side of blush. I'm gonna make a pretty smile like this on one side.